Welcome to another video in our R Simplified series. In this video, we are going to be wrapping up the core foundations of R that we have been covering, and this is our 14th video. It's been awesome so far, and we've covered as many things as possible regarding R. Today, we are going to be talking about factors. Factors are very important when it comes to categorizing data into various categories. For example, you want to categorize into gender or demography. So maybe male, female, or you want to categorize music. You want to categorize into classes of food. You want to categorize into level of qualification, maybe BSc, HND holder. These are the things that you find yourself doing most of the time when you are doing data analysis. You need to categorize people into various category and do similar tasks based on those categorical values. So to do that in R, we are going to use the factor function, which is available for us in R. So let's have a quick example by having a factor that holds educational qualification, for example. So let's say edu qualification. Edu qualification should be a factor. Fac, FACTOR. Yes, edu qualification to be a factor. You can see it here. I can take characters and I can split them into levels and I can even add labels to it. So we take a collection of these. So let's say we have a few of them. Just we'll try and repeat like two. So we see how it's categorizing them. So BSc, maybe HND, another MSc, for example. I have HND, that's twice to give that twice, and I have PhD, or how do you like it? I think so. So if I want to print this out and I go say educational qualification, let's see what we have. So you can see for some reason it picked the factor and converted it into levels. Initially, we had BSc, HND, MSc, HND, PhD, but the factor was able to factor them just into three, filter out reputation, and just keep unique factors. So it's either you have a BSc, you have a HND, MSc, or PhD. So it takes a data, categorize them, and if you have more than one observation having the same kind of category, it merges them as one into category. So this is what we have at the end of the day. So this example is even showing us the levels. But then if you want to see the levels of what we have, you can of course call the levels on this and it will show how many levels do we have to this. You can see it's saying the level is returning just these guys and showing that we have BSc, HND, MSc, PhD. One, two, three, four levels. So it's totally normal at times. You might want to add levels argument here. It also takes levels argument, and you take an atomic of level and set the kind of levels that you want for your given categories as well. So just like every other structures, you can access the elements from the edu qualification using the square bracket. Let's say was the first, second element and see what it gives us. You can see it's bringing back HND from all these levels. So same thing, you can change the value. Um, if you try to add a new value, for example, in an index that doesn't exist, it will return an error and all of these things. So that is what factor is. How when do we use factor again? Maybe you have a given set of data and the, there's a part of the data that helps you categorize those observations into different categories. So the best kind of structure you can throw them into is to throw them into an R factor, and you'll be able to do analysis on them based on category. So this will be the last video for data structure. If you have followed this video till this point, I must say you have done an excellent work, and by now you should be comfortable enough looking at R codes, understanding what R codes are. Next thing we are going into now is the plotting. We are going to learn how to plot with R, after which we will go to R statistics, and then we'll take a real life question and answer it from beginning to end using R. And after then, we'll maybe go into machine learning some level with R so that we can do linear regression and all those things. So stay tuned with us. Share this video with your friends. Refer them to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/betterverse. Give us a like and turn on the notification sign so that whenever we have a new video, we'll be the first to see it. See you in next videos. Bye for now.